This is, I'm just looking for the thermal key. This is the Peterbilt shop I went in before and I did a video in there. He's got the best stock of custom Peterbilts I have seen anywhere, that guy there. I told him I'll come back and do another video when obviously COVID's sorted out. We've got out of the rough zone and we can have a jump about inside of him, he said, and he'll chuck us the keys and come on. He has some really fancy pants in there. There's your international. This internationals. I didn't, let me just go back to the last little clip I did. I didn't really explain myself. I obviously got sidetracked with something else. I had to start the truck this morning. That's what I was on about. All I mentioned was on the last bit, I had to start the truck this morning. I had to start it because the battery, I'd been messing about with the electrics, too much electrics running last night.
In a quarter mile, continue straight to stay on Northcliffe Avenue.
Okay. Had to start it because the battery's run down. I always know if my battery's run down, I can check with my inverter as the voltage on it next to the bed. So I'll press that on, and if it's down to 12 volt, I know I'm getting close to it's not going to start sort of territory.
Continue straight to stay on Northcliffe Avenue.
So I had to get up and plus if I do if I put the light on
take care.
And the light doesn't work next to the television, the little light there, I know with electric's running out fast, so we've got to get up and start it up. So it started all right on 12 volts. Anything below, and you've got to catch it right, you need to turn everything off before I start it, pump the throttle, and you know, get ready because it's not going to be turning over too fast. That was that like 4 hours of the electrics running there, so with telly, the fridge, I don't think the fridge takes that much, but and the night heater going on there for 11 plus hours or whatever. So you know, you're just going to make sure you're ready for it. I can always jump it off the reefer and stuff like that, so it's not
Continue
a big
on
deal.
Northcliffe Avenue for 1.5 miles.
I've got both GPSs arguing with each other now because I hadn't reset the Garmin. I've just let that roll and just punched in the telephone. Coming across South Dakota is not exactly exciting. That bit all the way from Rapid City is just foot to the floor, boom, and kick ass basically. 350, 60 whatever miles of flat out. The speed limit across there is 80 miles an hour. If you want to do it, you don't have to, you know. So it's just, and with the temperatures being down below -5, which was -10 last night and stuff like that, it's bone dry. You can see what the roads are like. It just saps everything out of it. It does snow around here, quite harsh and stuff like that. But if the temperature's going to stay like this, super freezing, it ain't going to snow like that. It needs to warm up before it's going to snow, which is good. I prefer this cold weather. I can wrap up for that and shit. So, you know, I'm quite happy with it. I'll stay in my little... I think I've been in here before. Pretty sure I have actually. They've done a bit of work on a couple of our other fridges, so I rang my boss yesterday and explained that I was taking it in, and he said, yeah, we've been in here before, they're really good guys.
In a quarter mile, your destination will be on the right.
Right on. Please don't forget to subscribe, press the bell, boop, boop, wherever it is, and then you'll get notifications. And then hopefully, very shortly, the wife's working on it at the moment, will be...
Your destination is on the right.
I've just passed it, right? Or is it here? That was mean. Damn bugger shit. Oh man, I can't get in there. Do you think they'll mind me spinning around in their car park? It's a bit tight to get in. Watch this car try and get down the inside. No, he hasn't. Good job. Oh, spoiler. Oh, nice. Oops. The camera. Okay then, I'm sorry, but I'm just borrowing your car park. When you go in somebody's car park and anything like this, don't fucking screw the place up. Take as wide as you can so you're not wrecking the car park, you know what I mean? Bit of common sense and a bit of respect, yeah. Was it lucky? Star driver! And that big old polar. I can see over the hood on it. Bonnet! Sorry. My mate Ian has a fit about me calling it a hood. Going down. Just ride this here middle for a little. Thermo King, look at a big sign outside. Do we go in this entrance? The other entrance? This one looks as though it'll work. Right, so I'll go in and see, have a word with these guys, and hopefully there won't be there'll be some sort of explanation to it. Like I say, this is had the upgraded new engine put in it, because Thermo King had a lot of problems with the engines on the first ones they put in them, the Peugeot engines. They were blowing up or something, so they've had all these new ones fitted, apparently. Let me just leave it. Should we just put it in the middle here? Yeah, that works. Catch you a bit. That's what I was hoping, but well, it was and it wasn't. There's a heat sensor thing that is broken. That is okay at the moment. It was leaking coolant, but he sorted that out. He found another problem that came up on a code. It's gone off now. The other day it came up. There's some sensor or something needs changing, needs sorting out. It's right at the back of the engine, so the old engine has to come out and pull forward, or they have to access it from the from inside the trailer. So that means that I can't do it when I'm loading. It's quite a big job, he says, so that will hopefully get done over Christmas. But at least we found them, you know. That could develop until outside the warranty or something like that. Then we'll be fucked. This will all get done on warranty, so happy days. So that's the outcome of that. I ain't wasted too much time in there. I can still use it. It isn't a big major, you know what I mean? It's not going to fall apart or stop running or anything like that. I didn't know what the rattling was that it did the other day, really bad, so let's just see. But definitely it isn't noisy like it was. Typical when you go in. You watch, as soon as I leave here, I'll park up tonight and it'll be fucking bawling its eyes out again. But there was a slight leak, like I say, on the coolant, and he sorted that out for me. And I'm just going to sign this, and then I'll wait till I get home. I ain't doing the other part on the road. and then I'll just have to grab another trailer or see what I can do. Bye bye. So I'm back up on the freeway now. This is the speed limits of 80 mile an hour. I'm just cruising along at 70 now. I've got another about 70 miles, 75 miles before I come out of South Dakota, and then the speed limit drops down to, I think it's 70 then, I can't remember. But, or 70 or 75, something like that, until I hit the 80, and then I think it's 65 or something like that. But I ain't in any rush. I'm going to IR80, going shopping in IR80, so I'll be there tonight. That's the plan. Get to IR80 for tonight. It's about 480 miles or something like that, and then I've only got 300 the day after to get to my destination. So you know, I haven't got it's only 10. Well, it's 12 o'clock here because of the time difference. I haven't got any big rush or anything like that, so there's no point in battering it along at 80 mile an hour using all the fuel. So you may as well just sit back and cruise along. Like I say, look there, I'll just wind it up now. It gets a bit more, especially on these slabs, it gets a bit noisy. And it's a bit windy as well, so when you wind it up, take it up to 80, it does get a bit noisier. Depends on the road surface and the wind, which way the wind's blowing as well. It's all plays a factor to it and stuff like that. So if you don't have to, there's no point, you know what I mean? The bridges are always bumpy. Always look at that. As you can hear now, I've got quite a bit of wind noise through here, but we are doing 80 mile an hour, you know? So there you go. Like I say, there's no real need. I can just, because I'm going to be there this afternoon, round about 5 o'clock, sort of 6 o'clock, something like that. In 8 hours I'll be there, and that'll do for the day. So tomorrow. The day after is going to be an early start. That'll be, because of the 2 hours different, it's a 4 o'clock delivery. So it'll be a 4 o'clock delivery, so that means that I'll be there at, getting up at 1 o'clock or something ridiculous to get a 2 o'clock my time delivery. But then I'm straight on. I've got my return load. Like I say, my dispatch is on fire at the moment. I even know what I'm doing after Christmas already. I just spoke to the boss. I said, put me onto a Texas or something after Christmas. He said, I've already got your name on it. Already sorted. You know, you can't beat it. When you're in tune with each other, with your company, and everybody knows how everybody works, happy days. You know, it really makes the job a lot better. It really does. UPS, he'll be governed to 65, I think, or 68 or something like that. Goes UPS. Yeah, so like I say, I've got my return load and things like that, so just slow down a bit. And we'll see you in IR80 in the truck stop. Oh my, look at where we're at. Only the biggest truck stop in the world. Let's have a look what's going down. Shall we look?
Turn right on 60th Avenue, then take the first right.
You got plenty of room back there. I got a put down, so.
Turn right on 60th Avenue, then take the third left.
It's very busy in here. Oh, look at all those shiny bits in there. Oh my god. Oh dear. I'm only looking, dear. honest. Oh, there's a greedy one. Wow. Was everybody else's truck clean?
Turn right on West Iowa 80 Road, then take the second right.
Maybe I should have gone through the truck wash first before coming in here to the place. There's one of Kenworth's, that's new shape gun, it's not the flat bonnet one, that. No, forget that one, forget it, should have. Gee, some nice vehicles in here today. Where are we going? That was one of the Kenworths, right on the corner there, the black one. That was, holy, let's have a look. Look at that! Let's go this way.
Turn left on 215th Street, then take the first left.
That's a pretty one, isn't it? Oh my god, I do like that paint job. Look at that. That sounds so sweet. Listen. As well nice as that. I'm looking where I'm going, am I? Go on, mister. It's not too bad, the temperature actually. I think it's still mild for this time of year. I might want to straighten that up. I'm going to go in, I need some, well, we'll have a look when I go in there. I'll take you in with me and we'll have a look. I'm blocking the whole shebang up now, okay? You can get round the back of me, what's it? Yeah, I'm only 378 mile away now, so I probably won't leave here too early. I might do the museum first thing in the morning. Because they change the stuff all the time, so I can have a look around in there. I've got a bit of time to kill. That's only going to take me like 5.5 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours maybe tops. And then shoot of them to be reload. When I get the packed out there and they unload super early. I don't know about when they'll get. Come on, buddy. There we go. Slot it in. You got this. Well. Here on his blind side, Mohammed, who's given up, decided against that, much to the relief of Matey, who's parked next to him probably. I am parking here because they've all got their engines running. I'm going up top. Beauties here. Seriously. Roar! Look at the teeth on that. Roar, roar! They'll eat ya. Badass. Yeah, I'm gonna go right at the top. Right at the top, I won't have anybody with it leaving their engine running next to him. He likes his pretties. Look, he's taking. Look at that. That's fucking annoying. Let's have a look at row B, C, whatever it is. Look at like a car park stop. And then we get the lesser vehicles as we move further to the back. But I'm sure people hang around here with their big shiny Pete's and all that shit, and they wait till there's a prime position. Boom, they're in there. and they're not moving. The old rumble all night of all the trucks. There's no need really.
Turn right on West Interstate Street.
Quite busy for midweek. Everybody's packed right there as well. I've been better off staying where I was, wouldn't I? And have to put up with somebody's rattling motor. God, what we got going on here? They aren't parking on the end, that is for sure.
Turn right on West Iowa 80 Road, then take the first left.
And what we got going now? Kenwood, looking pretty. This way, and then at least I'm only going to
Turn
have
left on West Interstate Street.
one rattling motor. Right, I can park right in the middle and walk. People don't park this far up because they don't like to walk. Neither do I at this temperature, to be fair, though. I'm thinking that one out, was I? There we go, we'll get up on that back side next to this here caravan. Leaning the wrong way, I am a bit particular, I can't lean the wrong way. Now I'm leaning the wrong way. No, I'm not, if I go there. It has to be leaning slightly to the right and not the left. The left is wrong. That's weird. If your head's leaning the wrong way, that's just wrong. Just do the backy up bit. Move over, big truck, big wheels coming backwards. Little man can't see a fucking thing. I think I'm in one of them. This is a little free for all, this bit, I think. I don't think there's actually any lines on this. I can guarantee you, here's me parked here, all my little lonesome. I'll come back after walking down there and there'll be some P9 parked right next to me with his engine rattling like hell. Spanish used to like to do that. You'd park miles away from anybody and you'd come back and somebody'd park right next to you and you'd think, what the fuck? Nobody else in the car park. Or I've had it before where I had my fridge running in Spain and you park miles away from anybody. Somebody comes up and parks next to you and says, are you leaving that fridge running? You're like, what the fuck? No, I'm just turning it off. I've only got ice cream in for your convenience. Here we go, let's go shopping. Hell yeah, you know where I am. Oh yeah. Let's pop inside and see what we've got. I can't find a discount. Usually they do a discount a discount thing like it's either 10% or 20 bucks off on their website, but I can't find anything, so might not be purchasing. But look, we're here. They've had a bit of a revamp. Look, it's all extended out a little bit, and we seem to have a bit more space going on. They've moved out over to here, so more goodies to spend your money on. Shh, honest, hon, I'm only looking today. Wife, only looking. You can't, window shopping's fine, isn't it? Yeah? This is what we're looking for anyway today. I'm looking for some wheel nut covers for, wheel nut covers, yeah, for me thingamabob. So I'm at a decision, either round, Exhibit A, I've just put it on the truck Facebook one to give them, you all the choice of whether we should go the round jobbies like those, or we go the square ones like this. It's only for my trailer. I like doing them the same. I might change the same after the winter on the unit. I don't know. But look, you've got a bloody hooray! Look at them all. It's kidding us, candy shop, man. It's just wheel nuts on wheel nuts on wheel nuts. You've got to protect your nuts, haven't you, eh? You don't want them gackering up. Got to have a little cover. Jesus Christ. We've got spiky ones the same as the front. We've got funny little shaped ones like salt pepper pots. We've got little ones. If you've got little nuts. Or bigger ones if you've got big nuts. Got longer ones for dangly nuts and all sorts of nuts. Bloody nut covers galore. So if you can't find one to fit your nut in here, I don't know where you will find one. You can even buy a full set. That's what I did on the unit before I bought the full set. It worked out cheaper. But to be fair, they're not brilliant quality. I've had two years now out of mine and need some more. Like those. Keep on trucking. We don't want Texas. There we go, that's what I was looking at. That'll look good on the mudguard. I think we might have a couple of those for the trailer mudguards. What do you think? Or do we want a nuddy woman? Oop. Yeah, okay. I used to have them on my truck in Spain. Big ones on the front. We've got yeah. Look, there they are. They used to be super popular. Or was it just me? Look, you even have bouncy ones as well. Look, they can wobble about in the window. That's nice, isn't it? That's pretty. And we've got beds. We've got beds over there. You've seen the beds and all that malarkey. Mud flaps. Shitload of mud flaps. Do we need more mud flaps? I tell you what I do need. I need these Freightliner bits that go on the top of my mudguard. But I found they didn't last too long either, right? Last time. They're made out of a shit material. They're only cheap. They're only like $3.99, but they bollocksed up really quick. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm staying here the night, and I'll have a look. How much? Fucking hell! Jesus. 163, 64. Goodness gracious, we won't be getting that one, that's for sure. What else have we got on there? Steering wheel covers. You've seen all this before, so I don't know why I'm wasting my time. You've seen all this shiny bits are just fancy steering wheel. I don't. No. It's very red. Bits for your windows and the top bits. Horns, lots of horns. Horn. Let's have a look at the horns. Stacks, and a laptop. Okay. Train horns, haha. They would be fun for me, wouldn't they? I used to have some train horns on my Magnum. Now that would work. That is something that we maybe should think about. That would improve the train racing by no end, wouldn't it? It really would. Ducks, there's your ducks. 193 at the moment for the black one, 177 here for the chrome one. Like I say before, wait until you see the discount cards. You usually get a discount every now and then. It'll come up on the website. It's usually either 20 bucks off or 10% or something like that, I forget. There ain't one out at the moment, but there's bound to be one soon coming out. And here is the creme de la creme. So guys, me and Stephanie were talking about what we're making on the YouTube. We're going to actually put towards things for, we're not making a lot, you know. I think I've made, I can't remember, it's not doing massive, but obviously it's going to start going up and things like that. We're going to put it towards the bull bar. What do you think? And they've got it on a pretty good offer here. I've looked all over for this one, and this is the one that I want. I've looked at all different aspects of them and all different bull bars and stuff like that, and the reviews, this one actually does work. So have a go Bambi sort of thing against that. It's gonna proper stop it. If the shit hits the fan and it does come to it. And they are the prettiest, they really are nice. And they're coming at a good weight. I've told you before, I run quite heavy on the front end of the Freightliner. But these are coming in for a reasonable price, and like I say, bloody nice and strong. There's the price at the moment, that'll be plus VAT, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So, the good salesman Noah here was helping us earlier and telling me he'll probably be able to sort me a deal out or do something, hopefully. Like I said, super helpful here. I've had every problem, always been good. And that. Cheers, Noah. We're out of here. Catch you later. And they've been really good. So all the steering wheels, all the stuff like that, exhaust stacks, everything. So definitely, let me have one last look at the deer guard. Need that, I definitely need that. So that's what I was going to do. What I make off the YouTube, we're going to put back into the truck, and bits on the truck so you can see actually where things are going with just through watching. Like I say, we ain't making a lot, but we're making a little bit. Bye bye. So here I am just outside of Indianapolis in a Pilot. This is one of the only truck stop that's close. Where I'm unloading is just over yonder, Kroger, and there's nowhere else to park around here at all. There's nothing. To be fair, the nearest rest area is bloody miles away. It's something like 50 miles away, something like that. So I wasn't going up there. Well, this is what happened. Little story, just fill you in what's been happening. I parked over there. Look, no signs, looks okay for parking. I managed to move those red things, get myself in. It was really tight, and I thought I'd done really well. Only one shunt and got in. Fucking happy days. Took me about 10 minutes, but I got it in there. Anyway, the guy next to me wound his window down and he said, you know, this is paid parking. Not a problem, I'll go pay, we get the money back, it doesn't really matter. Goes inside, you're fully booked up because people pay before they get here, reserve the place or anything like that. So I sat there a while. Sure enough, the guy came along, you haven't paid, you're gonna have to move. Nice bloke, spot on. He told me there's a bit of dirt ground over yonder, you might be able to get parked in there. I didn't really fancy that because the guy I was parked next to told me that it's a load of shit. Anyway, running on, just waffling at it. So, pulled out, this place appeared out of nowhere. Somebody pulled out just as I pulled out of there. This side, all along here, that's all free. All that side is all paid parking. It didn't used to be, but obviously the Cougars built that big place up there and there's nowhere else to park or anything like that. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. They've got to make money, haven't they? You know what I mean? I'd be the same. Jesus Christ, I'd pay a fortune if it was my truck stuff. I'd be the terrible going on, I would. Anyway, I'm just outside of Indianapolis. Look, we went for the spikes like you all asked on Facebook and stuff like that. So there we go. We got them on. Temperature's not too bad. It's warmed up a little bit around here. Let me just show you the score. We'll jump back in the truck and see what we can get up with. It's what, like I say, now it's about down to -1 or something like that. So it's not too bad compared to what it was in IR80 in the truck stop. Last night it was about -10. So things have warmed up a wee bit. On the last video, excuse all my sniffling and that, but I just got into the truck stop, into the IR80, the chrome shop, and it was like I'd been jogging about all over the place, taking pictures for you guys, making myself look like a bloody anorak, train spot in Anorak, and it was down at -10, so that's why I was snivelling a bit. Right now, anyway, let's have a look what we've got. This is what we're up to. I've been following this storm all since I left IR80, this storm that's disappeared for some bizarre reason and it's not going to show me it. Okay, there you go. I've been on the cuff of this all day since I left IR80. I've been chasing it along. Luckily, it's been going about the same speed as what I've gone, so I've only had little flurries of snow or anything like that. So that's where I'm at. I'm at Indiana, just outside of Indiana, in Indianapolis. And this is the route I've got back. See, the next problem is I can either go that way or top road. I won't go Wyoming because like I've said before, I'll take my chance. It is a bit further going this way. It's 100 miles or so, but I know that route. I feel happier with that route, even if the snow does come in or anything like that. I know can either pack up or do what you want, you know what I mean. I'm only 29 mile away from my pickup, but my pickup's not until tomorrow 3 o'clock in the afternoon. My delivery here is what we got. My delivery here is 4 o'clock in the morning, so that's my 2 o'clock. It is now 4:30, so but it is what it is, you know, because of the 2 hours time difference and stuff like that. I don't mind, but I haven't been able to get hold of the people where I'm unloading tomorrow to see if I can. Can't get that off. See if I can alter it to get loaded any earlier. Hopefully I will be able to, and I ain't going to be sat about all day, because I don't really want to sit about all day. That's the last thing I want. Oh my god, we've got some turkey and pasta soup and stuff. Look at that. Oh my god, it's still all frozen. There we go. We're going to bung a bit of that in, have a bit of that, and chill out, watch a film, and then shoot across there and get unloaded in the morning, and then hopefully get loaded, get back past IR80, because it's been really steady away coming over the way, because it's I've had loads of time because it was loading on Saturday. I had what, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to get over here, so I had 5 days. Going back, I've only got 4 days. 4 days to do 2,388 miles, 2,400 miles in 4 days. So if the weather's kind to me as it has been on the way across, happy bloody days. It's not going to be a problem. Oh, and I bought these as well from the truck stop. It's going to be right. Oh, check. Oh, we got enough light on that. Freightliner chrome shiny bit there for my mud guards, and for the top of the mud guards, for the back mud guards, obviously not the back on the truck. So yeah, hopefully if the weather's going to be good, I'll shouldn't be a problem. But like I say, it is forecast to get really bad through the middle. But we've heard this before and I've missed it, so we'll just play it from here. So that's me. Film on, bit of dinner and bed for a little bit, and then up and on. Crack on. Right, okay guys, here we go. I explained when I was in IR80 the other day that I was going to put the money back in that we get to buy a bull bar or certain things for the truck, so you can see where the money's going. Just so I've had a few messages or people saying as well to me, oh, I wouldn't watch your videos, blah blah blah, I aren't giving you money. Well, I'm going to explain to you how much we're not earning on YouTube. People seem to get the wrong idea and think we're earning millions and stuff. So here we go. This is the last, let's have a look, I'll do last 28 days. The last 28 days, we have earned, okay, I don't know, oh, can you see that? That's gone weird. There we go. 50 bucks, 150 bucks, sorry, in a month. So that's on, for example, Texas Houston, $55. That's all that paid. You know, that's just an insight into Houston, Dallas. So it isn't just a case of me videoing it or something like that. Here's another one that I was looking at earlier. Let me just find it. Where's my Beverly's? Me wonky Beverly Becks. The rant about being a truck driver. That was a 15-minute video. 15-minute video. That has made in the last week. Where's it gone? Rant about being $1.65. Just over £1. So that's an inkling how much we're not earning on it. So you know it's going to take a long time to buy that bull bar. So I don't think I'm earning, me and the wife are earning, you know, shitloads of money on it. We're not. We're just doing it for the love of it, basically, to show you guys what it's like to be a truck driver in America on a Yorkshireman's point of view. It isn't easy putting them up either. You know, I've got to stop and do stuff like that. I ain't, you know, wanting praise for it or anything like that, because I do enjoy doing it, because I enjoy waffling anyway. But as you can obviously tell. But the wife puts a lot into it as well, you know, redoing it and putting it all in and shit like that. That takes hours. She has to listen to me for hours on end, re-putting in, you know, to get it in. So that's painstaking for the poor girl as it is. So there you go. That was my little thing. I just wanted to show you what we're not making. I will be doing a live chat thing once a month. I'm going to set up something like that so you can questions and answers. And that'll be a live thing. I'll do that from home and what have you. So we'll sort something out with that, and we'll try and get it a little bit better and see if we can mix things up a little bit and what have you. You know, there's some of the other ones as well I haven't even got any money for, because I've ended up swearing too much that the wife says I can't. Got to stop swearing, or I've played bloody music in it. So that's bollocks that. Anyway, that's what it is. I just thought I'd give you a little inkling how much we're not getting out of the game. Tis what it is. It's for the love. So don't bitch about me when it's when you don't like it. Just delete it. If you don't, if you would as well, please subscribe. Press the subscribe and press the bell. The bell, bing, gets that bell, and then you'll get notifications. And we'll see if we can get a little bit better. And of course, I can get some shiny bits sooner. Then, bye bye, guys. A bit of a fuck up, really. Oh man, but it happens. This load, I've got 5 pallets have been rejected. Nothing to do with us or anything like that. It's just, oh good, get out with it. It's been rejected. So I was in here at 4 o'clock their time. It is now 1, 2, 3. It's about 10:30. It's the longest I've ever been in. I thought someone had fucked up. But this is a union-run company. Union run, when they unload, take for fucking ever. They really do. You know, that's 6.5 hours to get unloaded. That's the longest I've ever been. And then give them 5 pallets back. So Mark, my buddy over East Coast who we're doing the work for, he called me up all apologetic, obviously. He says the only thing is, which, you know, as a rule, they'll try and get it rid of the rest of the product somewhere else, closer. It's Chicago. I didn't really want to go up there, but it's 200 plus miles. My return load is 29 miles away from here. So, I ain't going to make it up there and back again for my return load. So, we're seeing what we can do. It is what it is. He's having a look to see if he can find me something else. If not, I'm just going to have to come back down here again. So, that's going to take me all day back down here. Hopefully they'll load it first thing in the morning, and I can still try and get there for the Monday, Tuesday. I should still be home for Christmas, so you know I have a bit of wiggle room anyway, so I aren't overly concerned about it. Cheers, buddy. Thank you. Thanks, you as well for that. So I'm just going to go back to the truck stop and chill out in there, go get a wash and what have you, and see what we can do from there. What's he doing? Is he stopping, going? Stop, go, stop, go. Oh dear, what's all that about? I think he's trying to shove his axe back. Yeah, so there's the update. Hopefully Mark will come through and he'll get me something out of Chicago to take me straight home. Boom! That would be nice, wouldn't it? because this is dropping down to Oregon anyway. Or he said they give me the choice of a California. I don't really want to dip down that far. That's loading out of here anyway, so you know that's it's broad as it's long, really. That's even worse. That puts me no. That's not a good one. We're not maybe happy with that. We'll see. See what he can do. Now. There we go. See, still flip-flop weather. Never ever make plans in transport. Never gonna happen. Look, we're going to bob back in exactly the same place we were before. Or ish. That's the ones I like. They are pretty, those. And they get that with a good old Detroit engine. You know we like those Detroit engines, don't we? We love that Detroit. We get down here. He's going to go behind me. We get a shot because the backwards thing's going to happen. Beep, beep, beep. There you go. Stop there, mister. Keep on it. We're on it. We're on it. We're on it. Can't bomb it. So now it's the sit and wait game, which I wasn't bothered about that. I was thinking, oh, this is all right. Because it was 6 hours in there. The only difference is I had to get up at like 1 o'clock my time. It's 3 hours difference here. I didn't realise. I thought it was 2 hours. It's 3 hours different time zone. 3 different time zones to get over here from mine. And I thought, well, you know, I don't mind. I'm up at 1 o'clock. I'm tipping in the night when I'd be sleeping anyway. So the only difference is I had a broken sleep. So I got up, got my bills in. It was about an hour before I got on the door, back in my bed again, back to sleep. Happy days, you know what I mean? So it isn't too bad. And I thought, oh, that's all right, you know. Get up, get round for my next one. My next one's not till 3 o'clock. Get that on. Should never think that far ahead, should we? But at least I ain't waited any time. My e-login started yet, so that's one bonus. Wait till, anyway, I'll do some phone calls and see what I can do. Catch you later. Been on the phone, I've talked to a couple of people and seen what's happening. Well, I've talked to Mark rather. And like I say, give me option of California and other things. But whatever's going to happen, like I said to him, I've got to get rid of these 5 pallets. So they've got to go to Chicago. There's no if and no buts. Chicago is about 200 miles north. Which he tells me they open at 5 o'clock this afternoon to unload. Obviously it's a nighttime place where they unload during the nighttime hours, so that works for me. And I don't know if we're carrying on with the same load that I was meant to load today, whether they're going to put it back for tomorrow. If they are, I'm quite happy with that, to be fair, because I've still, like I say, got a couple of days wiggle room anyway. So if they can move it forward a bit, we'll work on that, if you can't find me anything out of Chicago. So I'm going to make my way up to Chicago to get rid of the load. It's one of them things, there's no point in getting irate and shitty and stuff like that. It's transport. It's not my transport fault. It's not my shipper's fault. It's the produce. Obviously, I don't know what's happened, whether they've overstocked or something like that. That's a regular thing that I've seen in Europe and everywhere. If big supermarket chains, they can be bastards. They really can. If they overstock and they haven't sold enough, they will make any excuse under the sun to say that a load was bad, to get it rejected. It's a bit of an evil way, really, because the only person who shits out here is the farmer. And if he sent good produce, or it could be bad produce, you know, it could be right, and they don't want it. So either way, this produce has to know these apples now have to go to Chicago 200 miles away. They open at 5 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock. I don't want to start me clock yet because, oh, mind you, this is still, no, this is, I'm all right because this is still supermarket restock. So I can still run E-log exempt. So I aren't wasting any time going up there or anything like that. So that works in my favour. I thought I was going to have to start my clock. So happy days, no tick-tock, tick-tock, tick, no little egg timer going or running or anything like that. Just the only thing, once I've got unloaded, if I run back down, I'll have to start me taco then, me E-log then. So we'll, hopefully you'll get me something out of Chicago. Straight back home. We'll see. Fingers crossed. So here I am, downtown Chicago. Shot up here. I stopped for an hour or so on the way up because this one I'm going to with the 5 rejects that
In 3/4 of a mile.
that doesn't open until 5 o'clock, so
On the left.
no real rush. It's I think it's, I'm only 2 hours ahead now, my time. So it's 3 o'clock here in the Chicago. Chicago's all right. I don't mind Chicago. I ain't been over here for a long time. You know, it is what it is in Chicago. You've just got to watch for low bridges as well. Low bridges, narrow. The roads are a lot narrower. It's like driving around England sort of thing. Because over this east side, once you get Chicago and further east, everything was built a lot earlier than over our side, for example. And they obviously realised by mistakes and shit like that. Am I in the right lane? Yes, I am. And built roads a bit wider as they got over to the west side. When they got to LA, God knows what happened. They must have smoked some dope on the way and just built that, just thrown a load of spaghetti on the floor and said, let's call that good, look, we'll follow that plan. But anyway, that's another story. I think this is pretty close to the museum, the Harley Davidson Museum, where I did a load of photos. I went one day, stayed, that was cool. Was it here? I can't remember, you know. No, that was from Milwaukee, maybe a bit further up.
Take the ramp ahead.
So I'm not far off me thingy-ma-bob. Luckily, the dispatcher's come through trumps again, my transport manager. God bless him, he has really worked. The other load got cancelled. The load I was going to do. Another bloody cancelled load. What's that, 14-1? So, but it happens. I've had it happen quite a lot over this side.
Then take the
When I used to do here a lot, so it comes as no astonishment, you know, load cancelled, blah, blah, blah. I think, oh God. So this day was becoming to be a real mess up.
Turn left at the
But,
traffic light.
to be fair, I wasn't overly bothered about it being cancelled because that was to go down to, it's Chinatown. I'm in Chinatown. I'll be damned. Well, I'll be... Go to the foot of our stairs, look at that! Holy macaroni! 2 miles away, there you go. This looks fun. Anyway, where was I? So, yeah, that was good to going over to California, and I was like, oh no, that's out my way to get back out in my way. You know what I mean? I think this one, we'll take this a little bit here. Big lorry coming through. Sorry, big truck. Oh God. Stop, 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 people. Stop. This is 14.2. We're alright down to 13.6. Anyway, yeah, so that I wasn't overly bothered because that was down to California, just outside of LA, and then I was about to get up home as well. That'd have been like the 23rd, 24th, something like that. Oh shit, the roads are very bad over here as well. Very old, styly roads and shit. Run down quite a bit. But it is what it is. So yeah, wasn't there, and he sent me a message to my boss saying it was cancelled, that load. I'm like, okay. I got it all sort of work out. As you know, I like to get all my ducks in a line. And then 10 minutes later, he said, I've got you. Oh no, you're going to love me. I've got you a load. I've got you a load. Watch your tablet and I'll send it through to you. Yeah, sure enough, he sent it through. It's a load to go straight back to Seattle, well, just outside of Seattle, which round the other side of the Great Lake. So it's going to be with traffic probably about 3 hours from here. Loads at 7 o'clock in the morning. It is a bit of a rush. It's to get over to Seattle for Monday 11 o'clock. But here's the goal as well. It is a load for Costco. So sure enough, I'll be in and out there in an hour, and I'll be home for Monday afternoon. So you know, that's even better. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna really have to kick it. I think it's like, what will it be, 2,400 mile or something, 2,500 mile or something. I've got to try and do in 3.5 days or something. So, but I've had a lazy run across, haven't I? You know, dragging my heels and stuff like that. So it's time to let's earn some money. Yeah, this cancelling of loads and stuff like that, it pisses you off, but that's transport. You get used to it after a while, and you can ring your transport manager up and have a fit on them. It's really, that is usually very therapeutic. If you, but it won't change anything. It won't bring the load back. And remember, it isn't their fault. It's hers fault. It's the person who's cancelled the load, or the rejects where these have been rejected, the farm or something like that. It's, you know. Your bosses don't want you to be bouncing around different loads and cancelling and stuff like that. So just remember that sort of one. They're not doing it on purpose to fuck you about. Even though you might think so at the time, it's not. Honestly. And there you go. This spot's just up here, a mile. Yeah, I was. This is right, like in the heart sort of thing. I didn't really fancy spending a night out here either. And if he hadn't got me that load, mind you, no. Just because it's run down doesn't mean it's a bad neighbourhood, does it? Could have gone to Chinatown though, couldn't he? And maybe he still can. We'll see. Didn't look a lot of truck parking around there, did there? And I can't believe the temperature's pretty good, you know. They've been threatening us this really hard winter and what have you, and I'm like, well, you know, this is not that bad. Give it another couple of weeks or so though. I need a sharp right-hander somewhere. Oh, that's going to be narrow now. Coming out, big truck, thanks. You know what? Wow. Bit of graffiti up there. Some nice old buildings. 1895. Now that's old for here, isn't it? I'm hoping the Costco stuff, which I'm pretty certain it's going to be. It's obviously for a supermarket, so as long as it's perishable or food. Which I'm hoping it is going to be. It doesn't say on my dispatch. I forgot to ask the boss. I'm hoping it is. If it is, I can run E-log exempt. If I'm running E-log exempt, happy days. But it's going to be like a couple of 800 mile days. But we can see what we can do. There's a car trying to come up the inside me here, and I need to go sharp right. That's going to be interesting.
Turn right at the traffic light.
When he gets buckled up inside me. You got to remember, I can't go down the inside of him, and I probably could, but my axles are as far forward as possible. My trailer axles. My trailer axles that far forward. I've got quite a lot of rear end swing, and I'd probably end up hooking Mr. White Van Man up with me and bringing him along for a wee ride. I don't think he'd appreciate that, would he? So we'll just sit tight here and hang on. That's the thing, you got to watch it when you're moving axles all the time. You got to remember a different size of your axle. I made a cock up this morning unloading. I pulled my axles back. As you got into the gate, she said to me, "Oh, put your axles right to the back." They always like you to, well, a lot of them liked you to put the axles right at the back to for unloading when you're on the bays. So it stopped the forklift bouncing down or the truck snapping in half or something, I don't know. And so I pulled my axles right to the back, didn't I, as soon as I got through the gate. Then I had to wait for my door. Then she called me up and told me that my door shot to the door, and then trying to get round to the door, it's like, God, it was pretty hard work because of the axles. It was quite narrow to get round the actual factory where I was unloading, and with your axles right at the back, 53 foot back, you need a little bit of room. Right, there you go. That's the update. This is one of the funs of Chicago. There's a road closed. I'm on a detour. Fucking horrible, man. Look at this, where I've ended up. Holy fuck. You've got to, like I say, you've got to be so careful with the shit. This is bad. That's really low, that bridge. You've got to be careful. Took the detours out, and I think this is getting me back on it again, back up where I want to be. But shit. Didn't put you in the best neighbourhood. That was only a bit of it.
In 1/4 mile, turn right on I-94.
Bizarre in a lot of the city.
Ahead.
Thank you, Miss Satnav. A lot of the cities are like that. You'll go around one corner. Oh, look at the love heart on the building. It'll be here, we're back into Chinatown again on the outskirts of it. You go on one corner. I've found this in cities all over the world I've been to when I've been travelling through them. You go around one corner and it's all like this. It's penthouse suites and shit like this. You only have to
Turn
go
right on I-94
a block
east,
down,
the ramp ahead.
and you're into the shit. There's a 13. We go over that one. Oh, we're going for this. I can't wait here anymore. There'll be
Take the ramp ahead, then keep left.
nothing. Poor people living on the street and all that shit, and then you go down on the street with Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and all shit like that. The worst one I think I went to was what's it called? South of Yugoslavia. I get the name of the place now. Why am I in the outside lane? Okay,
In
let's
1/2 mile,
not be in this.
keep right to I-90.
Crazy drivers! Look, if we don't drive with our lights on, nobody can see us coming up, so that works, doesn't it? There you go. Let me get the hell out of Chicago!
In either of the two right lanes.
Right lanes, that's that, isn't it? Oh my god. This one. Oh, that was the one that said no trucks, wasn't it? Okay. Maybe if I flick my lights off, nobody can see me. Shoot. Oh well. Let's just light it up and get it out of here.
I-94 east.
Well, it's saying we're still on the right road. I think I should be on that other bit with Matey over there, but I'll run this one today. Fancy putting the no truck sign up when you're already in it. What the flip is all that about, eh? Chicago, white. What's that? White socks. Albania, that was the place. Albania. Man, was that something else. Come down the street, there was Lambos, Ferraris, all the shit, everything. Came down another street, exactly the same as that. People sleeping in the gutter. Shit. Just one extreme to the other. No, it didn't seem to be any middle there. Middle ground. So, I mean, I've never had any problem with homeless people when I've been on walkabouts and shit like that. They've always been, I'm losing my lane. never had any problem, and I've been part of quite a few gangs of them and stuff like that, and never really felt any intimidation or anything by them. Just leave them alone, head down and walk past, and not a problem. The worst places I've felt not intimidated is gangs of fucking kids in England. Little bastards. Because you know they're just savages, which is horrible, really. There you go. I've got 2.5 hours just about to get me right round the other side of the Great Lake. If you look at the lake, Lake Michigan, I'm on the west side in Chicago, just heading out. I'll follow it all the way around and back up on myself, up to the other side, be sat there in the morning on the doorstep, rubbing my hands, wanting to get my load on, because I'm done with these loads for today. There's been no trucking satisfaction, job satisfaction today, I'll tell you. So, let me get the load on, get the hell out of here. So, things have looked up a little bit, bit happier. I've just got into the place now where I'm loading. I thought I'll get here because I needed to load on off card, really, because I'm going to be pushing it for time. And I've just got here, and there's a phone number on the gate as you come in to call up, ring up. Like a lot of the places now over here, there's they're giving you a phone number so you don't go in offices or anything like that. I don't know what's happening in UK and Europe. I presume it's going to be the same. So because of COVID, you're not going inside the buildings, limiting yourself, and just come out. They'll bring the paperwork out and stuff like that to have a phone number to ring. Ideal. Anyway, so I thought, okay, I'll just try the number. Bear in mind, it's not to load until 7:15 in the morning, and it is, like I say, 10:30 now. I'll give it a call. Nice little new industrial estate, newish building and everything like that. I don't even know what I'm loading. So give her a call. Give it. The woman picked it up. Lovely lady. I said, just by chance, I'm looking. Can I come and can I put my load on tonight? She said, give me the load number. Give her the load number. She said, yeah, get on to Bay 10. Happy days. The ramp's already down. The shutter door came up as I was reversing back on. Thought, brilliant. That'll work. Said, can I park up overnight? Because I'm out of hours now. I've just managed to make it here because I've had to run on log now, because obviously I'm going towards a shipper from the other one, and I ran up. So anyway, I've been on log all day. So it's a bit awkward actually, after you're used to running without the log for a full week, coming across and then suddenly going back onto your e-log again. It's, oh God, yeah, got to turn it over to rest and different things like that. Anyway, not a worry. And I said, can I park up overnight here? And she says, yeah, not a problem. Get loaded. They'll bring your paperwork out. Just tell the guy where you're going to park and just park along the roadside so you're not in anybody's way. Brilliant. So that saves me a lot of time. That means that I can set off at 6:30 my time. Hopefully, what day are we on? Friday tomorrow. It shouldn't be too bad going through, because I'm only skating now down the bottom side of Chicago, round the lake and down the bottom side of Chicago, and away over the way back past I-80. Don't think we'll be stopping in because we haven't got time. Let me show you which way we're going. I'm going back the same way and stuff like that. The weather's not looking too bad at the moment, to be fair. So here we go. There's I-80 truck stop. Through Iowa, back into South Dakota. Vroom, big speed limits. Friday, flat out. Well, I won't be that far anyway. I'll get up to Sioux Falls, hopefully. And then Saturday will be foot down Friday, because that's 80 mile an hour. That'll be flat out through there. Weather permitting, obviously. And up through South Dakota, up through a little bit of Wyoming, into Montana, across Montana, Idaho, and drop into Seattle. Let's hope the mountain passes are going to be clear. We'll see what we're like when we're there. Snoqualmie was chaining up yesterday and the day before, but you know, it is what it is. It ain't going to be like that all the time. So, you know, they usually get them pretty clear pretty quickly. So that was excellent bit of luck, I think. Good God, it's getting cold in here, look. So I'm chuffed with that. So it's obviously definitely worth trying. Training. Look, if you come into anywhere like this and you're you know, it's ring it up. What have you got to lose? You haven't got anything to lose, and this has really paid off. This is going to save me a lot because I've got to be there Monday 11 o'clock. Monday 11 o'clock, my appointment at Costco. Costco usually give you a little bit of wiggle room, but I'd rather not mess about. I'd rather just get it there. If the weather's good, it's going to be a push, obviously. Look, what did I say? How far did I say it is? 2,300 mile. It is. So, you know, that's 6, 12, 18. What's that? 7, 14, 21. I will get tomorrow, if I don't get held up, I should be able to push out a 680 or something like that because the speed limits aren't too bad. And well, maybe 650 or something like that. The day after going through South Dakota into Montana, that I should, if no hold-ups and the weather's good, I should be able to get a 700 plus 750 I'd be looking at, hopefully, if I keep my toe down. And that'll make it the rest of Sienna Sunday then, and Monday morning I've got till 11 o'clock a breeze. Because I'll be able to set off early, I'm still going to grab that Monday morning hours as well, if you know what I mean. Happy trucker again, resumed. So Vernon's little tip of the day, it came over the CB that I-80 was shut down, was the truck had jackknifed and then another truck's ran through it, and it sounds like a total shit show down there. It sounds like a real mess. So, get off the freeway quick, have a look quick Google Maps, tell me Google Maps. For some reason my Garmin's decided to stop no, my Garmin's connects back to me internet for some reason, so it's not changing the things around or anything, not rerouting me and shit like that. Anyway, so quickly, no, not happening. So quickly punch into the your Google Maps and you'll see the road's closed, yeah, blah blah blah, and that'll reroute you. Just put somewhere. It's really annoying me now. Put into it just the other side of the accident. You can see where the accident. It's really straightforward. We've all got Google Maps. We know what we're doing with them. And they'll reroute you. The only thing is with Google Maps, do be careful, because don't forget that will unless you've got a truck app one, that isn't going to give you weight limits and shit like that. So Google though is trying to put me back right after the accident, right basically on the slip road at the other side coming on. I always try and stay away a little bit further. If you've come off and you've bothered to run up the A road or something like that, or whichever, I know it's not that easy in England because the roads are pretty tight and stuff like that, but if there is another route, France is good for your national roads. Germany, a lot of weight limits and shit, but Spain the same. Your national roads to your autopistas and stuff like that is all worth a go because you've got them running parallel alongside it. Yeah, like I say, Google is trying to put me right back over, basically just at the slip road right at the other side. Whereas Garmin has rerouted me now further away, which is better. Luckily out here, all your roads run horizontal, parallel and shit like that, a lot of them, and dead straight, and a lot wider. So we're pretty lucky in that aspect. So I'm going to ignore Google now. It's got me this far, and then go back onto my Garmin and follow it further up and come on a couple of junctions further away. So that makes it a lot easier. Otherwise, it's going to be if it's a major road, is that 80? You know, if that's shut down, everybody's going to be round there anyway, trying to get off and do other bits and shit like that. Stay a little bit higher. You've been off the freeway for 30 minutes. What's a few more minutes? You don't want to end up putting yourself back right in it. You know what I mean? That would be that was Amber. That wouldn't be very good at all. Plus, it's a bit of a diversion, and you get to see a little bit of the countryside more than just flying down the freeway. A little bit of Iowa that I've never seen, which is nice. This is I think this is Amish country as well. So you've got your I don't know that much about Amish religion, but they don't have electric, they don't really have power. It's all hand tools, horse and carts and shit like that. Oh, it's fun to see. It's different, you know, which I haven't seen any yet saying that. So I'm not much further, and then I'm back onto the other side of Juliet. This is back on again. It's cost me what is it? 45 minutes it will have cost me, but that's better than 45 minutes. That's 45 minutes of progressing forward. You know, maybe 40 mile I've done in an hour. But that 40 mile is better than doing nothing for 2 hours.
On South Broadway Street.
Take it or leave it, tip of the day. How cool is this? Just by accident, I'm on another part of Route 66.
In 1/4
After
mile,
going off and
turn
doing my
left
little
on West Ruby Street.
detour, I've come onto another little bit of this Route 66, so that's another one under my belt. The original Route 66.
Turn left at the traffic light.
I'm not sure about the Amish quote either, so maybe forget that one. I think they might be further down the state. I think what I saw was a shop advertising Amish cabinets, like fancy cabinets.
In 1/2 mile, keep right to North Ottawa Street.
Nearly back on the 80 now. I bet this is fun on a motorbike in the wet. Pretty bridge.
In 1/4 mile, be in the right lane. Then keep right to North Ottawa Street.
Breaks the day up a little bit with a little bit of a scenic Route 66 trip.
Keep right to North Ottawa Street, then turn right.
Gotcha, I think. Even though I'm E-log exempt and obviously because it's supermarket restock, so I don't have to abide by any of the rules, obviously speed limits and things like that. But
Turn right at the traffic light, then take the first left.
I aren't gonna go like a bat out of hell. There's no point in running over that. I'm gonna go to set, and get it as far as I can each day. But I aren't gonna push myself. There's absolutely no need, because I don't unload
Turn
until
left
Monday,
at the traffic light.
11 o'clock. So this is interesting. Until 11 o'clock, and it's a Costco, so I know I'm going to be straight in. Happy days, Costco, and but I won't get unloaded any earlier.
In
Well, I'll
1/4
probably get in
mile,
about 10 o'clock.
turn
or something
right
like that.
on West Cass Street.
But like I say, there's no point. The only thing is, I do want to get ahead, so I've got a bit of time, a little bit of wiggle room time. If the snow comes in, there is a storm forecast to be coming across, so I want to obviously get as far as I can. So it's like 2,080 miles left now, and it's 9:30. So I had a good little crack first thing this morning, and now as long as I'll try and get 700 in today, I'll get it down to 15 or something.
Turn
We can get
right
it down
at
to
the traffic
15,
light.
and then tomorrow is quite a fast day if the weather's permitting. Going across, do you think this is the right way? Bridge weight limit, no, to single turn. 3 or 4 axles, 5 or more axles. Fuck. I don't think I'll be going over that then. Hmm. 31 ton. Not far off that. Well, we'll go a little bit further on. We don't want to upset the Z locals, do we? By breaking the bridge, They did make a big mistake with the London one, didn't they, bless them? Sneaker, sorry. That was bad. Or was it Tower Bridge? There's another bridge a little bit further up here. I need to get over this
Turn
river.
left at the traffic light.
No.
Then take the second left.
Not happening. Matey Container Man looks to know where he's going, doesn't he? Do you think? Follow Container Man. He's bound to know where he's at, where he's going. Maybe that's not a good philosophy.